I think the Virginia Jeffrey story is going to be hugely damaging at a time when really the royal family should be looking at building bridges rather than burning bridges. And the so that £12 million which Prince Andrew had paid for him by the Queen to Virginia Roberts, as she was then, to say that he'd never met her, and it just doesn't. It just is proven not to work. And at the same time, his efforts over the last year to return to work, and the king has said no. But he is apparently being invited to lunch. Particularly, I think the Queen, Queen Camilla's uh, encouragement of him last year and this year. Uh, she is behind that desire for him to be brought back in. He will be having lunch in Sandringham, but I think he will not be on that church visit. He will be hidden, and the Joanna Schoberg story, the idea of him groping, uh, this this doesn't look good. Even if it was Joanna Schoberg who sat on his knee, it doesn't look good. The stories just look bad. As for the list, which is due to be released on New Year's Day or around New Year's Day, this is not a list of people who are guilty of crime. This is a list of associates. It doesn't mean guilt, but it does mean questions. And apparently, there's quite a number of well-known names on that list. But of course, Prince Andrew is going to be heading that list. And New Year's Day, the release of this list will overshadow, for example, the release of the list of New Year's honours. And, and I'm sure Prince Andrew and others will be poking their turkey with temerity and anxiety, and it doesn't matter how supportive his immediate family is. It's the exposure that is going to come on New Year's Day. Um, Meanwhile, on Boxing Day, we're getting a documentary, a very interesting documentary about the royal family, about Charles, about Camilla. 90 minutes of revelations. Among them, I gather we're going to get an interview with Princess Anne, who rarely does interviews, and she's going to explain the difficulties of managing the change from the late Queen to His Majesty King Charles. Um, the kindness of Camilla, her better relationship with Camilla, the anxiety that the Queen expressed about dying in Balmoral, and how this would make the funeral arrangements so difficult. That intense practicality and straightforwardness, which has always been a mark of Her late Majesty the Queen, and which came across very much in the dramatisation in The Crown. So I think that's probably something to look forward to, even if we're not necessarily looking forward to the list of names on New Year's Day or shortly after that. Um, it's a bit ghoulish, isn't it?